A very good morning to all. Welcome to the BA First Year class of English again. We are doing the play As You Like It by Shakespeare. It is a 5-act play. In the earlier classes, we have done Act 1 and Act 2, and in the previous class, we discussed Scene 1 and Scene 2 of Act 3. In this class, we are going to talk about the happenings in Scene 3 and Scene 4 of Act 3. So let's begin with Scene 3. In this scene, we see that Touchstone, the courtier, has fallen in love with a goatherd named Audrey. Audrey lives in forest. She is in goatherd. So she is a very simple girl. She is a simpleton and she does not understand she does not even know the meaning of poetical. Touchstone ignores her nonsense and tells her that he wants to marry her. Throughout this scene, Jacques, the old man who helps Orlando, is in the background and he is in the hide and he is watching and making sarcastic comments upon the conversation between Touchstone and Audrey. And in the scene, we also see that Sir Oliver Martex, a vicar in the nearby village, arrives to marry whom? Touchstone and Audrey. He asks if there is someone to give away Audrey. And he also tells Touchstone that someone must give her or the marriage is not lawful. Jacques, who is hiding behind the tree, emerges from his hiding place and he agrees to give her away, to give Audrey's hand in marriage to Touchstone. Touchstone is very happy to marry Audrey, but Jacques tells him that he asks Touchstone that whether an educated man like Touchstone really wants to be married in the middle of nowhere, in jungle, with no near dear people around. So after Jacques' the old man's counsel, Touchstone finally postpones his marriage and he waits for the time when people from his side and from Audrey's side arrive to tie them up in marriage. So in scene 3 of Act 3, we see that we have got a couple, a minor couple, Touchstone and Audrey, who are willing to marry each other, and Jacques, the old man, the kind man from Orlando's side, is also happy and he also agrees to their marriage. Let's see what happens in scene 4 of Act 3. In this scene, we see that Rosalind and Celia, the major heroines of the play, are waiting for Orlando to arrive. Rosalind gets very worried because Orlando gets late and he does not appear. Then Celia, Rosalind's cousin, tells her that a promise from a lover means nothing. So she must not trust the promise of Orlando. Corin, who is an old shepherd in the forest of Arden, enters and he tells Rosalind that he has located Silvius and Phoebe. So we have met another couple, Silvius and Phoebe, the minor couple, the love couple here. Corin informs Rosalind and Celia that they can watch the two lovers together if she comes with him. So Rosalind agrees to meet Silvius and Phoebe, the second love couple that we have in the romantic comedy, in this comedy. Then moving on to the scene 5, what happens that, okay, we have talked about a new couple, Silvius and Phoebe. So Silvius is begging Phoebe to show him some mercy because he is badly in love with Phoebe, and Phoebe does not agree to his proposal. Okay, so Silvius is begging Phoebe to give her consent. But Phoebe scorns Silvius's love and tells him that she does not pity him. Then Rosalind emerges from where she was watching their exchange, their conversation, and she tells Phoebe that she must not deny the love of a good man. Then Rosalind says that down on your knees and thank heaven fasting for a good man's love. For I must tell you friendly in your ear, sell when you can. You are not for all markets. So what she says, Rosalind says that she is not too much good looking, and she is a plain looking country girl, and she must be thankful for Silvius that he loves her. Then when Phoebe listens to the witty comments and witty observation of Rosalind, who is disguised as Ganymede. So Phoebe falls in love with Rosalind, who is playing as Ganymede in the forest. So in spite of Rosalind's harsh words, Phoebe falls in love with Rosalind, and Rosalind urges Phoebe to listen to Silvius, and she does not agree to. Rosalind scorns the love of Phoebe. Rosalind then leaves with Celia and Corin. Then Phoebe is so much enamored with Rosalind, and she finally is able to empathize with Silvius. So because Ganymede has convinced Phoebe, so finally Phoebe empathizes with Silvius and she agrees to stay and talk about love with him. So Phoebe decides to write a love letter to Rosalind, whom she thinks is Ganymede. So Phoebe is in love with Ganymede and she is writing a love letter, and Silvius agrees to help her. Though she has some sympathy for, she empathizes with the love of Silvius, but Phoebe is still in love with, she is enchanted by the witty words and witty conversation of Rosalind. So she is writing a love letter to Rosalind, not knowing that she is a girl, and Silvius agrees to help her out. Okay, so we have met so far we have met 3 couples. We have the major couple Orlando and Rosalind, then we have Tuston and Audrey, and again we have a second minor love couple in form of Silvius and Phoebe. So the romantic comedy is coming to its fulfillment, and we have started seeing the chemistry of the couples, the major and minor characters, and so the scene 5 also, scene 5 of Act 3 and Act 3 ends at a very positive note. We have some irony here, we have some misunderstanding and disguise, because so many characters are in disguise. So the whole dilemma and the whole chaos will unroll in the next act. So just go through the next act, that is Act 4, and we'll do the same in the next class. Enough for today. Thank you.